I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Hey YouTube, I'm going to show you how to beat the Interstellar Insanity seasonal event in Killing Floor 2, and I'm on the PlayStation 4. Right, the first objective I completed was Kick. Now, it's a bit annoying this one because it's zero gravity. You have to keep jumping up and down on top of an enemy and landing on their head, and normally you know you've done it right when you jump on the enemy's head and they go stunned. You see a wee icon like a kind of dizzy halo, and that's a good idea or a good indicator that you've actually done it properly. But you need to do it 50 times, so it's a real pain in the backside. So I'm showing you, I did it on a flesh pound on wave 9 on endless mode while I was trying to go for the objective that involves beating wave 15 or higher on endless hard or above. So I'm a field medic, I'm just keep bouncing on this flesh pound until I get 50 head stomps. You don't need to punch it, you don't need to shoot it, you just need to land on the head. I'm tapping the X button on PlayStation 4 to jump. Now because you jump so high, because it's zero gravity, you might want to take a flesh pound on any enemy, like a bloat or something, and take it to a kind of low ceiling bit. If you go to a lower ceiling, it doesn't jump as high, you bump your head on the ceiling, you come back down faster, and it might speed up the process a bit quicker for you. Again, I know it's boring to watch, but I wanted to show you exactly how I was doing this, because when I first started this seasonal event I was wondering myself, what exactly does that entail, like stomping on an enemy? Because I thought it was like kind of punching with the R3 button in mid-air, but that didn't work. So like, I've lured the flesh pound out of a kind of low ceiling in the control room, and you know you're in the control room when it says the north gate and the communication doorways. See those labels above the doors? I found this is a good spot to keep bouncing up and down in that kind of low ceiling bit and just keep bouncing. I bounced on a flesh pound, but maybe you want to bounce on something easier like a bloat or something. This is endless hard I'm on now, in case you're wondering. Yeah, I know again it's boring to watch, but if you get this one now and done with first, and I did this solo because I didn't want to do it online, because people would probably start kicking you. I mean, it's a toxic enough environment. If people seen you messing about, then they would start kicking you. So I done this solo, offline, on endless mode, on hard. Right, I've almost got my 50 jumps, let's have a look. It's taking me about 6 minutes. I've sped up the gameplay in this video, but it's taking me about 6 minutes overall to do it to this flesh pound. It's probably one of the more tedious ones of that, and the get 300 kills in mid-air is annoying as well. Right, so I've got the seasonal objective. Let's just kill this flesh pound. Right, the next objective is the Infinite Void seasonal objective, and that involves beating the wave 15 on endless mode hard or higher difficulty. I didn't particularly fight very good against the Matriarch here. If this was a higher difficulty I probably would have died. But I wasn't really caring, I was just trying to get the objective done as fast as possible. Normally I would take out the Matriarch's gun first. So again, I've sped up the gameplay, but I'm just showing you this. This is why the easier seasonal objectives, it's just getting to wave 15 on hard. It's not hard, it's just boring. Just whittle the Matriarch's health bar down. You might not get the Matriarch, you might get lucky and get Abomination. I think I got 2 matriarchs and King Fleshpound on route to wave 15 as bosses. Right, so we've beat the Infinite Void seasonal objective. So next up is the Weightlessness skills objective. Now that involves, and this is a tedious one as well, what I recommend for this is playing as a medic, even if you're a level 0 medic, and buying the 2000 DOS weapon called the, I think it's a Tech 401 grenade launcher or grenade rifle. And basically you can either fire machine gun bullets or grenade bullets, and it carries up to 10 grenade rounds at a time. And if you're playing on endless, which you're obviously going to do to get the endless trophy anyway, I recommend just jumping in there and firing grenades and then replenishing ammo when it gets low on the respawning boxes on endless mode. Just do that until you get 300 kills in mid-air. The next one is the weekly lunar objective. I mean, that's pretty easy again. You just do the weekly on Moonbase map. I think I had Tiny Terra. And I'm playing as a level 25 Berserker in the final wave against King Fleshpound. You can just keep jumping over King Fleshpound so his stuff misses you. Again, whittle his health bar down, and again it's an easy objective. You don't need me to tell you how to beat the weekly. But I just put it in because that is one of the objectives. And I've showed you how I did it. Again, I did it solo offline. If you want to play with friends or something, fair enough. I'm just trying to show the fastest method possible to do it yourself without other people online, because sometimes the servers are empty. Right, kill King Fleshpound. I think this the weekly event is on suicidal difficulty. You can't change the difficulty on weekly events, you just got to play it as it is. It's not too hard anyway. Almost killed him. That's that objective done as well, so that just leaves one more objective for me to do, and that is the one with the laser traps. Right, so next objective is the laser trap objective. It's called Shocking Moonlight. Now what I'll recommend doing is going to the control room, and as you can see the control room has the north gate and the communication doorways and a wee small staircase here. Now if you come up this small staircase, there's a kind of computer console that activates a trap, right? But I'm trying to lure enemies in, and now you see it, communication room, and on the right is the north gate facing the communication room. See it, the north gate? I've slowed down the gameplay so you can see the signs and see exactly what I'm doing. Come up to the computer console, activate it with weak enemies nearby, then go through the trap yourself. It will damage you, but the enemies will follow you in, and if it's weak enemies like clots, they'll die pretty quickly. If they don't die, lure them over here to this door, and when they appear near, I've not done it, I'm just hitting it as I go because I only need one enemy killed anyway, but you would let them come near you, then activate the trap. Right, so that's 2 computer console traps, as you can see. Right, and if you go up this staircase, there's a 3rd console trap here. You can activate that to kill more enemies. Right, and if you go to the left in this room, there's another console trap. I was just trying to see if any enemies would go through the trap so you could see it, but right, so out here you can see 2 more consoles to activate another doorway trap here. I'll just activate it because I've already got the objective now. I'm just showing you a good place to do this, to farm kills in these traps in this control room. Just have a double check and see if there's one over here as well. No, I don't think there's another console, I think that's it. And I think you have to wait a couple of minutes before you can use these traps again on the doors. So you may have to kill a couple of Zeds and then head back down and try and activate them all again. It's up to yourself. I'm just giving you one method of how to get the shocking Moonlight objective. Once you've completed all the objectives like I've done, as you can see in the middle, you unlock this reward, which is the Astronaut Companion Backpack Precious. I mean, is it really worth all that grief? It's up to yourself to decide. I don't think it's particularly fancy, but I'll show you 10 bonus collectibles at the end of this video as well. So make your way to the living quarters, because there's 10 collectibles in close proximity to each other, and that's why I'm taking you down here. The first one's on the left. Go through into the kitchen. Second collectibles in a cupboard. Head up into the actual kitchen itself, the lunch area, and you'll see on a kind of metal trays with food. There's another one. And in the next room you'll see the collectible down the sides of couches. Then if you follow the staircase on the right into the chilling area up these stairs, between two couches on the left you'll see the fifth collectible. Right, the sixth collectible I got was down the side outside that door, see it? And then you want to drop off that same ledge where you just got that collectible and into this living quarters room and up the staircase on the left. If you stick to that right hand wall, you'll see a collectible between two kind of glass cabinets, right, and then on your left between two beds is the 8th collectible, and just outside this door here, above the door, is the 9th collectible, and the last collectible is just when you came into there, where I came into this living quarters area, heading up towards the control room. If you follow this passageway, it's a real long passageway. Follow the left hand wall and these blue blinking circular lights. As soon as you got this first staircase from living quarters, you'll see a 10th collectible here. Well, thanks for watching YouTube, and if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. See you later. Good luck with getting the trophies and the seasonal event.